Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Real Madrid in Football Manager 2019. And today it needs to be the end of this drawing streak because we have 2 draws in a row, and now it's Champions League time, the first knockout round, and yeah, it's time to start winning again. We are playing Galatasaray away in the first round, and as you know, sometimes when I do Champions League games in knockout rounds, I do 2 games in one episode. That won't happen in this episode, and that's for 2 reasons. First off, I'm hoping, and now I'm probably going to jinx it, but I'm hoping that we may get us a good result from this game, good enough for us to don't need to watch the second one. But of course, me getting cocky like this, this Football Manager, it ends up punishing me, and we ends up doing a really crappy game. But the other reason, and maybe more reasonable reason, is that it's quite a few games between these 2 ones, and today is Friday, and I'm actually going to go out eating with work and having a drink and everything like that, and going from all these games is going to take a few hours for me, and I don't have a few hours. So today is the first leg of the first knockout round in the Champions League versus Galatasaray, and then we can just hope and pray to Football Manager on G-Gods that the result will be good enough that we don't need the second leg. But only time will tell. Since last episode, we picked up 1 injury, and that injury is on Mr. Marcelo. He's going to be out for like 10 days, something like that. Nothing too serious, but still, of course, we would like to have him available because he's one of our better players. I think we should be able to survive for now without him. But yeah, game on. As I said in yesterday's episode, I feel like we got a little bit lucky with the draw, and that's with no disrespect to Galatasaray. They have a fantastic history. I just feel like they are a weaker club compared to us. So hopefully, we can get a really good away game here. But I mean, as I said earlier in this episode, whenever I get cocky in this game, it ends up making me cry. So probably should just relax and see what happens, and don't hope for too much. But we are Real Madrid, we're a big, strong team, and hopefully we can do well. But I mean, Galatasaray and their fans are known for being like really, really tough away games because they have so passionate fans. So it's never easy to travel there and just get a good result. Looking at statistics, we are getting the first few chances, but really not much going on. Played over 20 minutes, still just 2 chances for us, 1 for them. I mean, it's soon to be 30 minutes, like nothing happens at all. And then, of course, it's going to be a highlight for Galatasaray, and yeah, I told you guys what's going to happen. Whenever I get a little bit cocky in Football Manager, things like this end up happening. So I'm not too surprised, but I'm clearly disappointed. I feel like we could have defended stronger there. And of course, we need to tell the lads, show some passion. Maybe this could be it. Asensio by himself. Oh, that was such a bad challenge. And instead, we are exposing ourselves for a counter-attack. And it's only kind of a little bit luck there that saves us. Come on, lads, time to step it up. Maybe I have created more chances than them. Still, we haven't seen a single highlight to our advantage. And here comes the Galatasaray once again. Focus now, lads. Because right now, I'm very worried. Really, really worried. I mean, we are creating more chances than them. We still haven't seen a single highlight. What is going on here, guys? Are you underestimating them? Are you slacking? What are you up to? Because right now, things is not working the way we would like to. We're going to see halftime whistle here. And I think it's time to go a little bit aggressive, because this was a very bad first half. It's really time to step it up in the second one. We're going to change from positive to attacking here. See if that small little mental change has any effects here in the second half. But yeah, frustrating to create as many chances as them, but not getting a single highlight. But maybe this could be something here from the intro highlight. Is Bale, and decent try there. I'm going to curl it in into the top corner. And I mean, if anybody in our team can do it, it's probably Bale. But then Benzema picks up a potential injury. This is bad news for us. We're going to keep him on for a little bit longer. We're probably going to sub him out pretty early. And instead it's Galatasaray once again. Come on, lads. This is not okay in any way. What are you up to? Because I feel like we can't really go a little bit more balanced formation. Because, I mean, we need to attack to basically able to turn this one around. We can start focusing on defense now. So we want passion instead, lads. We want pressure, just like that. We win the ball. Here's Bale. Here is Benzema. He sets up Asensio, and oh, I would really feel like Asensio could have done that one better, because it was a huge chance. Instead, we see a corner for Galatasaray. Cleared. Maybe we can turn it into a counter-attack, but for that to happen, Benzema needs some backup, and that backup is Asensio. He breaks through, and another miss from Asensio. He's getting quite a few chances right now. We really can't afford to be missing chances like that if we want to compete in the Champions League. Come on, Asensio. You need to step it up now, start to take some responsibility here and bring some quality to the pitch, because instead we see Galatasaray with a counter-attack, and oh, where is the defense? Where is the defense? How could this happening? We are supposed to be a world-class team, not a Sunday League team, because this is bad news. This is really, really, really bad news. That defensive work was just embarrassing. Just embarrassing. I mean, look at the guys. Some of the guys are jogging here. They're not even trying to get back in time. And what are you up to there, Ramos? I had no idea. You look like you were lost. Maybe you were drunk or something. Look at this one. He just jogged away. He just jogged away. Why? Why? What have I done to deserve that? Guys, come on. This is embarrassing. We have created almost twice the amount of chances like they have, and they are 2 goals up. This doesn't make sense at all, lads. We need something else here. We are going to not risk Benzema now. Let's bring in Mariano. And then, I mean, there's so many bad ratings here. But Bale, 6.1. Really? Are you kidding me, Bale? We are going to bring in Vasquez here instead of Bale, because Bale is clearly on vacation or something like that. Yeah, because he haven't been seen on the pitch at all. But still, I want to keep it like this. I don't want to go crazy attacking, because 2 goals, we know we can turn this that one around at home. 3 goals, well, then it's starting to feel really, really difficult. So now, what's the question? What do we do here? We don't have that many options. I think we're actually going to go for our new signing here, Milinkovic-Savic. Because, yeah, as I said, 2 goals, we can turn that one around at home. 3 goals are going to be extremely difficult. So we're going to keep it like this for now, even though I'm very displeased with this result right now. A really bad result. And we see actually Galatasaray with a free kick during the last few minutes, and that's a full-time whistle. A very frustrating game. And now, I mean, we need to be playing like really good, because, I mean, 2 goals is a lot. And if they manage to score 1 goal at our home ground, we're going to be in some serious trouble. So yeah, that's basically Football Manager making me eat my words for getting a little bit cocky before this game. And clearly they brought me down to ground. Because, oh boy, that was a lesson taught. And a very frustrating one. So, I mean, we have a huge game versus Atletico Madrid coming up. And then we have basically a do-or-die game in the Champions League once again versus Galatasaray. And, I mean, basically, both these teams' games is so important. But this game versus Galatasaray, if he gets knocked out in the first knockout round in Champions League versus Galatasaray, this season is more or less considered a complete disaster. We can't have that. We need a sensational game in the second leg. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next one.